Hello everyone, I'm Aradhana Sharma, currently pursuing my Bachelor's in Business Administration from Christ University. And today I'm going to give you an overview as to how your university life is going to look like from first year till your third year, and few important things that you should keep in mind before coming to the university. Now, coming to the first year of college, it's going to be pretty overwhelming because the campus is going to be very chaotic. There will be a lot of things happening in the campus in the first entire month. Which basically means that there will be a lot of competitions, a lot of open mics, talent hunts, and a lot of fests as well. Now, from first to third week, you will get bombarded with a lot of orientation that will be conducted by the university, second years, third years, and people from different departments, and very importantly, representatives of the committee and clubs that we have in Christ University, which will give you an idea and an overview as to how campus life works and how to really balance your academics with the clubs and committees that you will be getting into. At the end of the day, you will be able to understand and make out which committee you want to apply for in future. So now when we talk about committees, it is important that you understand every single thing about every other committee, and then you make up your own decision to apply to that committee. I got a suggestion from my senior where she told me that just apply to all the committees and get the exposure, understand how the interview process works. Also, I would suggest to apply to as many fests as possible. Again, in the first year, it is important to be a part of an organizing committee that is organizing fests, which will basically give you an idea as to how a fest actually works internally. But then don't hold back from applying to fests from different colleges. Don't hold back any opportunity. Now let's get into academics and attendance a bit. For academics, you only need to focus on past year question paper and the PDFs and PPTs that your faculty is sending. For attendance, your attendance should be more than 85% per semester for you to appear for your NSEM examination. And why it is so important is because your attendance has credits. So for say if you're scoring 95 plus in each subject, you will be getting 4 credits per subject, and those credits will be multiplied with your grade points later, and it adds up to your GPA. Now, as you're done with your recruitment and academics, I would say that college life will start to get a little stable, but then it will also be very quick, very hectic, because you cannot do your committee or any club's work in your college hours. So for say if your college starts from 9:30 till 3:30, you have to do your committee work after 3:30. So if you have any upcoming events from your committee, you will have to stay back for a very long time. But then again, it's for your own good. You'll be getting a lot of exposure. You'll be understanding new things. You'll be getting a lot of responsibilities. Now, coming to the end of the first year, it's going to be very hectic, but this is going to be a very crucial time for you, because this is when recruitment for part of responsibility happens. That is, for example, if you're in a committee, you will be given a chance to apply for a leadership position in that committee. The recruitment process for this is pretty different from the recruitment process that you would have dealt with before, because this time you'll be having an interview with faculty mentors and also the father of the campus, which is a little scary, but then you just have to pitch about yourself, you have to talk about yourself and go through the interview process. Get to know about the interview process from your seniors and how it works. That will give you an idea as to how to prepare for your interviews. That's it, your first year is going to end. After that, it is important that you do an internship, because I would say that in Christ University, you don't really get any time to do any internship. You cannot work hybrid because of the college timings. And if you're involved in a lot of committees, there's a very less chance that you'll be able to get a hybrid internship. So it's important that the break that you get from first year to second year, you utilize it and do an internship, get the exposure, and start applying for the internship before a month or two, and make a lot of connections, do a lot of networking. And also, your university doesn't let you take any leave for any internship, which is sort of a demotivator, I would say, because a lot of us wanted to do an internship in first year, but then it's not possible. So the break is when you actually take advantage of it, do as many things as you can, and try to understand what you want to do in your future, which path you want to take in your future. And even if you're not able to understand by the starting of the second year, it's totally fine. You'll still get an idea as to where you stand and what you want to do and which direction you want to go for. Let's come to the second year. I would say that it's pretty hectic from the start. You will have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of pressure, but then it will really challenge you to do a lot of things. It will really challenge you to really give out ideas out of the box, because that is what will matter from now on. Now, what people usually do in second year is that they do a lot of fests, they go to a lot of competitions, they explore a lot of opportunities, they develop their skills, they figure out what they want to do in the future, they figure out their career path, and if they want to appear for any examination, they start studying from the second year. I would say mid of the second year, but then I would say that this is the year where you will have to understand what you're capable of, what you can do, and you really have to you really have to make a path for yourself for your future as well. And as you come to the end of the second year, you will be getting a break of approximately 2 months, wherein you have to complete an internship, which is a compulsion by college, because it will be grading you on the basis of the internship and the weekly reports that you will be sending, which will be further added to your GPA in 5th semester. Now, for internship, you have to start looking for it before 2 to 3 months, and you also have to make sure that you're not only looking for internship, but you also make solid and good connection with good industry people and people at good position in the industry. And even if you're not able to get an internship through that particular industry person, still you should be connected to that person. They might help you in future, who knows. So you should really consider this time period to be very crucial, because if you'll be sitting for placements, or if you want to sit for on-campus or off-campus placements, these connections with good industry people might really help you in future in getting referrals. Also, I want to mention in the middle of the video that the rules and regulation and the recruitment process, everything is totally dependent on the campus that you're in Bangalore. It's not that there will be a lot of difference. The difference will be of 5 to 10%, that's all. Now, coming to your third year, your placements are going to start from the first month itself, and it's going to be very hectic if you're sitting for the placement. But if few students don't sit for placements, they study for CAT, they study for other examinations that they have to appear for. So it totally depends on you. But if you're sitting for placements, there's different rounds for every single recruitment. Totally depends on the company as well. Alright, so before going, I want to talk about few very important things that are taken very seriously in Christ University. First being your attendance. That should be more than 85% every semester for you to appear for your end-sem examination. Second being the dress code. I know that it might come as a shocker to a lot of people, but the dress code is kurti and formals. It is taken very seriously. No one is given any exemption for it. But I would say that in the starting, it would feel a little overwhelming, and you would feel that you don't want to wear a kurti because you've never worn it or something, because that is what my friends felt, that is what I felt. But then after a point of time, it doesn't really matter, because you have other important things to cater to, other important things that you have to focus on. Third will be discipline, strictness, abiding by the rules, really respecting the faculty. So when it comes to Christ, it is really important that you are abiding by the rules. You're really following the rules and regulation. You're respecting the faculty, because even if you breach any of this, there are going to be very serious consequences after this. When I say very serious, I really mean very serious. Next will be the usage of phone. Very important. You cannot use your phone while sitting in the class. If a faculty catches you, either she keeps the phone or she gives it to father. Conclusion is, you really need to follow the rules and regulation. Consequences might be very bad, which might really affect you. And I would say that it's not very hard to follow rules. Rules are very simple, very clear. University is very structured. So I would say that following the rules would not really have that big of an impact. It's just few guidelines that we have to go by. And if you are able to do that, then everything is well and fine. Now we have talked about all the serious things, and I want to say that university also has a lot of events and a lot of clubs that are organizing fests, large scale fests, even such as Magnificat, Natyarpana, Blossoms, Ethnic Day. So, and several other events which they really cater to a lot, and they make sure that they're giving out the best and they are making it a hit. So with college life, with a lot of stress, you will be having a lot of things that you will be able to do inside of campus. Every now and then, every single weekend, you will be having several stalls, several competitions, music festival, there will be open mics. So that will be happening throughout your first year. So you won't be getting bored, or you won't be getting too stressed. But again, you have your half day of your Saturday and Sundays, where you can just truly enjoy and go out with your friends. And also, I didn't mention the clubs and committees that Christ University has. Firstly, there's entrepreneurship cell, there's Center for Academic and Professional Support, there's Center for Social Action, there's Student Council, Committee for Physical Education, and there are several other committees. I think everything is mentioned on Christ website, so if you want to get to know more about the committees and clubs that Christ University offers, then you can look it up. This is the end of the video, and I hope that you got a bit of understanding as to how Christ University works and you understood the overview that I gave. Even if you still have doubts, you can let Adya know, or you can reach out to me on LinkedIn. My LinkedIn is Aradhna Sharma, and feel free to reach out to either of us. Yeah, thank you so much for watching.